guys, and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am building my family home, and what I mean by that is the home that my family are currently in. Not me, but my family, which is my mum, my brother, and my stepdad. So yes, this is my family home. I moved into this when I was like 15. The story behind this house is that it was my stepdad's mum's house. Then he bought it for her, and then when she unfortunately passed away, we moved into it. So we like redid the whole house and moved into it, made it our own. So yes, this went from being like my step grandma or just grandma's house to being our house, and it was kind of weird, but I did enjoy living in this house. So I lived in here, and I had the biggest bedroom in the house, I believe. Well, second biggest maybe. Pretty sure the bedroom is the biggest. I don't know. Anyway, it's the longest. Then my little brother had this room that we called the box room. It was very small. So I'm currently just like putting on all the windows, trying to do the roof. The roof is hard because again, this is a semi-detached house, which means that the other half of the house is attached to somebody else's house. So we had a neighbor. And I'm trying to do the garden as well, trying to get the fence on there and doing the kitchen window right now. But this house is pretty cool. It's quite small, but it's got everything you need in it, and that's all that matters. Also has one of the tiniest bathrooms I have ever known in a house. Literally, it has the essentials and that's it. So it's very, very hard to build in The Sims. You kind of have to like try and fit in all of the furniture where it would be, but then the rooms don't line up. It's just really weird trying to get down the dimensions of the house. So I decided for this build that I would put in the furniture first. So here I am trying to do the living room, trying to make the space work. I have to like adjust the house as I'm doing it, like the size of it, because it is so difficult to do. And then once I've got the furniture in, then I start adding in the walls. So here I am just adding in the furniture for the living room. We got like side tables, coffee tables, rugs, TVs, you know the good stuff. Also in the living room, there was a giant picture of me. Yes, me, but there weren't a picture of me in The Sims, so I kind of just had to improvise. My mum also has like a huge map of the earth, but I couldn't find one, so I put sunflowers there instead. Is that good enough? Well, we're having it anyway. We also had a tiny electric fire right there. There wasn't an electric fire or anything similar, so I just put a lamp. Okay, so next I'm building the little cupboard thing here, which basically there isn't anything in there. It's just like junk and stuff like that. Trying to add in the stairs, which was kind of difficult because the downstairs and the upstairs didn't really line up. So yeah, this little cupboard, it kind of just has like stuff in it. That's the best I can explain. Has like storage units and then like coats and stuff. And then I keep like finding items that I can put in the living room, so I keep going back to that, but yeah, we'll put a coat stand in there, put some shoes down here, because that's where we keep the shoes. So again, this house is being built because I'm doing a Sim My Life, which is instead of a Draw My Life, I'm doing it in The Sims. And obviously as I lived in this house needed to be built. I am eventually going to be building the house that I'm currently in, and that's where I will end off my Sim My Life. But I don't know, if maybe by the time I hit 1 million subscribers I might have moved again, who knows. I really doubt that. I'm building all of the houses that I've lived in. I've actually lived in quite a lot of houses, but I'm keeping the main ones in and not the ones that we lived in just for a couple of months. So now I'm doing the kitchen, pretty simple, pretty small kitchen. We also have a dog at this point in my life, but I couldn't really find anywhere to put the dog bed. We don't even have a dog bed in The Sims, but the dog slept behind the back door on a little cushion. So just like in front of the back door there where the cabinets are, that's where she slept. So this little cupboard is where we have like the utilities. We have like the washing machine and the dryer, but I couldn't find any of those in The Sims, so we didn't put that there. Now onto the bathroom upstairs. Like I said, it is the tiniest bathroom on earth. And also because I started moving stuff around, it messed up the house a bit, so I'm having to rearrange. Oh yes, the joys of building in The Sims. The house is definitely not to scale. The bathroom literally has a bath, a sink, and a toilet. And that is it. It is too small to actually have a proper door. So we have like a slidey pull-out door instead, but I'm putting on a normal door just for the sake of this video. So next I'm doing the little box room that was my little brother's bedroom. Basically all this room had in it was a bed, a TV, some storage units for all of his toys, and a wardrobe. It was tiny. I don't know how he stayed in that. Then again, he was a little baby, so I guess I do know how he stayed in it. He didn't really need a big bedroom. So here I am adding on the TV, and oh my gosh, so grateful that The Sims added in TVs that could go on the wall like that. Okay, now I'm trying to plot out the rooms of the upstairs. Do you know how difficult this is? Because my gosh, it is difficult. I did not realize it was so hard to build like this. And it makes me wonder, like, why is this not accurate? Why are the walls not right? What am I doing wrong? So I kind of have like a little empty space there just because it wasn't accurate. And the only way to make it accurate was to have like an empty room. So yeah, that's why that's there. Now I'm adding in my mum's wardrobes and her desk where she does her makeup. It's not really a dressing table. It is literally just like a unit that she has a stool with. I don't know. Weird. But yeah, I'm doing her bedroom. I can't even remember the color scheme of this house very well, even though I visit it like every day. Don't question me. Then I remember there's a mirror in the living room and also a mirror downstairs. Why did I not remember that? Who knows? But as I don't live there, I'm not expected to know the color scheme. To be honest, when I go to someone's house, I don't look at the walls and be like, wow, they have white walls. Better remember that. Here I am adding finishing touches to the bathroom. Finishing off my mum's bedroom. My mum loves her rugs. Honestly, trying to get this right was a pain. So now moving on to the room that was mine. Here it is, quite a long bedroom, not gonna lie. It's quite thin, but it's quite long. So trying to do the dimensions for this room again, it was kind of difficult. And I do decide in the end that I'm gonna have to move stuff up so that I have room for my TV stand that I had. Honestly, I don't know how all of us fit in this house. It was crazy. But yeah, trying to add my TV on there. And this is where I actually started doing YouTube, in this bedroom. I know, crazy. I had a laptop, so I'm trying to find a laptop on here, but there ain't one, so I'm just putting down a tablet. But this is the room that I started making YouTube videos in all that time ago in 2011. Crazy. I didn't have a computer, I just had a laptop and it was terrible. So I had to make sure I had a little tablet there just to show, you know, I started YouTube there. Also, I'm pretty sure all of the walls in this house are white. And I did get some of the flooring wrong, but, you know, don't hate me. Like, I know for a fact now that the floor there in the kitchen is black. I don't know why I put it like that, but whatever. So now moving on to the garden. Again, this is quite difficult to do because it's not actually to scale. We have a neighbor who shares like half of the garden side. That doesn't even make sense, but whatever. You don't need to know that. We also have 2 bins. Well, I think we have like 3 bins in England. We have like the recycling bin, the household waste bin, and then the gardening bin. So trying to add those in, making it look as accurate as possible. Also adding in the fences, and my mum has some flowers outside. So now I'm just moving on to the garden itself. We have a giant thing in the back garden called a gazebo, but there aren't gazebos in The Sims, so I'm adding in a giant tent because that's basically what it is. A gazebo is just a huge tent, but with like metal poles that keep it up. It's really cute. It's like a summer house, but not permanent. So now I'm adding in a garage that we have, even though I've never really been in the garage. It's just full of my stepdad's stuff where he like sometimes used to go in there and like work out, but it was just a storage unit for a very long time. To be honest, I even forget it's there because nobody goes in it. Now I'm adding in the trees. There was a giant tree behind there. It's now gone. And yeah, I'm just like finishing off the garden and stuff. Adding in the flowers, adding in some stuff into the garage to make it look like used. Adding in the path, which is also not correct, like I didn't do it all right, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. You get the basic idea of the house. Adding in the front garden stuff. Yeah, you know, all that stuff. We also recently had a giant sunflower that grew that was like really tall. And I know that was recent, but I just added it in there, you know, as a little family Easter egg. And there are no cars in The Sims, so I'm using a toy car and cheating it to make it look big, like a family car, like our car. And I'm creative, I know. So yeah, this is my family home. Isn't it beautiful? Oh yeah, my family currently still live in this house. I do not. But it is a part of my life, so that is why I've built it for the Sim My Life. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.